Man, look at all that money I spent on her after all these years. Over the past 3, 4, 5 years I was with her, I spent all this fucking money on her, all for nothing, all down the drain. What's good with y'all boys, man? How y'all living, man? How's it going? So in today's video, I'm going to be going over modern day women, and I know I've been talking about this for a while. Now for the past years, I've been talking about maybe since, I want to say honestly, since about 2021. Yeah, that's whenever I've been talking about, you know, modern women. I've been talking about how they are. I've been talking about just how they've been acting lately. They've just been exposing themselves lately all over TikTok, Instagram, whatever. Guys are finally realizing that it's just not worth dating no more. Now, my first video on this channel was men are not approaching women anymore. That was 6 months ago. Nowadays, 6 months later, men have exited the dating game. Men are not talking to women. Men are not even looking at women. Men do not even care to even approach women, let alone even date women. Now, the reason why that is because we don't want to waste money. We're not a walking ATM. We don't want to go through all these fucking childish games. We don't want to be exposed on your TikTok. We don't want to be embarrassed whenever you tell all your friends about this. You know, if a guy went up to a girl, try to approach her, she's gonna laugh in his face, she's gonna be recording, and then she's gonna expose him on Instagram, and she's gonna tell her friends about it. It's gonna make you look bad because in the future, if you try to approach another girl, they're gonna remember this shit. Even worse, if you try to approach another girl, let's say she's friends with that girl that you try to approach, and she already exposed you already, and let's say she was already feeling you, right? She was feeling you, she liked you, and then she tells her best friend, and then she's like, oh, I rejected him a month ago. Now she loses interest in you, and now she stopped fucking with you, and you can forget about seeing her. That's where the dating stands at today. Another reason why men have given up on dating is because you have no idea what you're getting yourself into nowadays. Women are bragging about their body count. Women are bragging about using guys. You have women bragging about how high their body count is. You have women exposing to other women how to use men to get free dinner dates, how to get men to spend money on you, how to get men to buy things for you. And now men have finally caught up to this, and every time we hang out with the girl, it's always going to be financial. It's never just going to be, oh, let's just go here, let's just go over there for coffee, let's just go here for, you know, something free, you know what I mean? Every time you hang out with the girl, you're spending money, whether it be dates, whether it be just hanging out. Maybe she wants something to eat, maybe she wants something to drink. You're paying for that. You're paying for that. And then let's say she's just using you, and then she's gonna ghost you afterwards, and you never see her again. And what did you gain from it? Nothing at all. You gain nothing from it, and you just spent 50 bucks on this chick, and you didn't even smash, and she has no interest in seeing you ever again. But you just spent your hard-earned cash on this date. Now you are invested, and now you don't want to be like, well, I just spent 50 bucks. I want to make this worth it. I'm gonna make this worth my money. I'm gonna go and try to contact her. I want to go try make plans to go see her again, because I'm not gonna try to waste my money again. I'm gonna make this useful. I'm gonna bring some value to this. You're gonna be too invested. This is why whenever you see couples, whenever they break up, the man is like, fuck, over the past 3, 4, 5 years I was with her, I spent all this fucking money on her, all for nothing, all down the drain. It's not like you're depressed that y'all are not together no more. It's about the money. You're thinking about all the money that you wasted, all the money that you spent on her. That's what you're thinking about after the breakup. You're not thinking about all the times you spent together. What hurts you the most is the money, man. The money. You're like, fuck, man, look at all that money I spent on her after all these years. That's what hurts you the most. That's what hurts you the most, man. That's what hurts you the most. It's your pockets hurting. Your pockets be empty now. But guess what? Let this be a valuable lesson, because when you're single, you have all the money to spend all for yourself, to invest in yourself, to bring value to your own life. Fuck the bitches, fuck the women. You know what I'm saying? You don't need them. They're going to be taking away your money. They're going to be taking away your hard-earned cash. You don't need that. You don't need to focus on yourself, man. You need to focus on yourself. You don't need to be worrying about her. You don't need to be worrying about women. Worry about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Let the women come to you. I don't be doing dinner dates. I don't be doing dates. I bring them back over here. And then once I find out that, you know, this is a woman worth my time, she's bringing value into my life, then yes, I will spend money on her, no problem. If you find a girl that's bringing value to your life, of course, take her out on a date, take her out something to eat, take her somewhere nice. You can even buy her shit. Now, what I mean by buying shit, I'm not talking about paying for her phone bill. I'm not talking about getting her nails done or her hair. I'm talking about buy her a gift if she deserved it. Because if you give her an inch, she's gonna take a mile. If you do spend money on her hair and her nails, she's gonna be expecting you to go buy her some Louis Vuitton bags, some Burberry bags, some Gucci. You know, she's gonna be expecting you to buy her all this designer. She's gonna be expecting you to leave with your wallet, and that's not what you want, because now there's no desire. Desire means attraction. You know what I'm saying? She could be attracted to you, but at the same time, she really wants your pockets. And now that desire is gone. You see, when a woman really likes a guy, you know what I'm saying, she like lusts after him. She wants to fuck him. She's not gonna be like, how much money can I get out of him? She wants the dick. You know what I'm saying? But if he starts leading with his wallet, like he dresses in designer himself, you know, he has a Lambo, he's got like a 300K house, she's gonna be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna get some money out this motherfucker. Don't be leading with your wallet. Let them find out that you have money subtly. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're going out on a date, show up in a white t-shirt. Don't be dressing up in Gucci. Don't be dressing up in no designer. Don't be wearing a chain. Don't be wearing a watch, like a iced out watch. Don't be showing up to the date with a Rollie. Don't be showing up to the date in a Ferrari. You know what I'm saying? I don't even wear designer. I don't even have a fucking chain. I wear nice jewelry, but I don't show it off like that. Only if it's a special occasion. If I'm going out on a date, I'm not wearing this shit. If they come over to my place and they see that I got, you know, I got a tennis chain, I got a Cuban link chain, I got Cartier glasses, I got a nice Ferragamo belt, Gucci belt. And women see that and like, oh wow, I didn't know you had all this. How come you didn't wear it on the date? How come you didn't wear it on the date for it? Because I'm not trying to impress you, baby girl. You feel me? I'm not trying to impress you. I'm not trying to give off a facade. I'm not trying to make you think of me in a certain way, because if I were to lead with my wallet, if I were to lead with my designer, then you're just gonna use me. You're gonna be thinking that I'm rich. I'm not rich at all, guys. I'm not rich at all. I am barely making it. I mean, I do okay for myself, but I'm living paycheck to paycheck. All my designer I bought when I was young, bro, and I regretted it. I could have saved it. I could have invested into something that was gonna be productive for my life, something that was gonna bring me value, something that was gonna save me in the long run. You know, the saying is, right? Save your money and your money will save you. And I was just blowing my money, blowing my paychecks on fucking stupid shit that I didn't need. And I don't be doing that. These modern day women today, they don't care, bruh. They don't give a fuck, G. They don't care. They're gonna do whatever benefits them. They don't care if they have to cheat. They don't care if they have to expose themselves. They don't care if they have to break your heart. They're gonna do it for some TikTok views, and they don't care because these women have so many fucking options. You don't even know, bro. You have no idea what goes on in a woman's phone, what goes on in her mind, her influence of friends. Birds of a feather flock together, so if her friends are doing the same thing, best believe she's doing the same thing as their friends. Best believe she's doing the same thing with her friends. If her friends are going out to the club every single weekend, they're sleeping around with a bunch of guys, and you got a girlfriend and she's like loyal to you, she's innocent, you know what I'm saying, but her friends are all 304s, and you're thinking to yourself, oh, my girlfriend's not like that, she's different. My girlfriend would never cheat on me. You know how many times I hear this from so many guys out there? So many guys tell me, well, you're wrong, Ryan. My girlfriend would never do that. My girlfriend is different. If I had $1 for every time I heard that, I'd be a millionaire. I'll be a millionaire right now. I hear this shit every single day. I get emails from you guys telling me, well, my girl's different. My girl would never do that. And then a week later, a month later, hell, not even 3 months later, they tell me, yeah, so me and my girl, you know, we broke up, things were working out, she cheated on me. I'm like, yep, you say your watch to it. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I've been telling y'all motherfuckers. Y'all don't listen to me. I've been telling y'all this. I can see this shit from a mile away. I got a whole radar. I can look at a girl. Man, give me 5 minutes with her. Give me 5 minutes. She can literally tell me, like, talk to me. I don't think y'all understand. Women be telling on themselves. Just let them talk. They be telling themselves. There's no shame no more. Women will be bragging about, oh yeah, I got a train ran on me last weekend with my best friend. Or they'll say, oh yeah, so I use guys for free shit all the time. Or they'll be like, oh yeah, so me and my girlfriend, we had a sugar daddy, and I fucked his grandson, and his dad was in the same room, and oh, my best friend sucked off the dad. They be saying the most outlandish shit ever. And a lot of guys, they don't care because they're lonely, they're desperate, they don't care, and they're still gonna wife her up. Me, I'm laughing to myself, like in my head, because if I'm fucking with the chick and she tells me this shit off bat, off rip, I'm not taking her seriously. I'll still like smash, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's good and all for like a one night stand, maybe a short fling, but that's it. She will never be my girlfriend, you know what I mean? And a lot of guys, they don't understand this. They're like, well, her past shouldn't matter because everybody has a past. That's not fair to you, bro, because look at all the hard work you're doing for yourself. You know what I mean? Like, you're in shape, you're going to the gym, you're taking care of yourself, you know what I mean? You got goals, and then you deserve better, you know what I mean? You deserve a high quality woman. This woman over here, she don't deserve you, bro, and it's not fair for you either. It really isn't fair. It's even worse for these guys who never had a girlfriend before, and these guys are so lonely, they'll just take anything, and they'll take that girl that's like that's been ran through so many times, and this guy probably has like a body count of 4 or 5, or let's say he's even a virgin, and he's taking this girl. But that's not fair to you, bro. You deserve so much better. You know what I'm saying? It could be your first time and you sleep with this girl and she gives you a disease. It's not fair to you, bro. You deserve so much better. Dating in the Western culture, dating in the West, it's over, bro. There's no more dating. There's no more any of that. There's gonna be cheaters, no morals, no loyalty, no building nothing together, no 50-50, none of that shit. Dating is over. We're cooked. And I hate when guys say, well, I'm gonna just go to the Philippines, I'm gonna go to Southeast Asia, I'm gonna go overseas. Passport bros. These women over here, they're catching up to over here with the West. They're catching up with these modern day women. It's spreading everywhere, worldwide. Guys, we are cooked. You are not finding a loyal woman here in the West in 2025. It is over, bro. It is over. And I'm sorry for the guys that are still virgins or never had a girlfriend watching this, bro, but I feel for you. It is over. That shit is long gone. These girls, they've been brainwashed, bro. These women have been brainwashed by feminists. It is fucking over, man. It's over for us, guys. It's over, bro. So if you're watching this, stay safe.
Alright, I'm gonna tell you what a girl really means when she says these things. If a girl said, sorry, I was busy, she's with another guy, or she just didn't feel like replying to you. It's a girl's trip means she's on a trip with like a sugar daddy or another man, or other guys are there. He's just a best friend. He could be, but they've definitely flirted, and they've probably thought about getting with each other at least once. If a girl texts you and says, I just woke up, she's been up for hours and she saw your text, she just didn't feel like replying. If her phone was dead, she was out somewhere and she didn't want you to know where she was, or she didn't feel like replying to you. If a girl randomly texts you and says, like, how have you been, or like, how was your day, she probably needs something from you, or she actually wants to hang out. And this last one, if a girl tells you her body count is 4, you better multiply that one by 3.
Am I a whore? I don't give a fuck.
How much are you railing in on OnlyFans?
Drop it.
Drop
Come
it.
on
Come
now.
on, drop it.
I mean, like the first, so I started May 2021.
Did you do like a hard launch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Until like October, this past October, I would make like 100 to 150K a month. And then I made it a TikTok. So, you guys know Anna Paul, obviously.
Yes.
So she made this TikTok of her like filming a day in her life as an OnlyFans
saw that.
creator. And she started it off with like, so I'm a sex worker. And I was like, oh, that's like great. And, like probably like, it had so many views. I was like, oh my God, I want to do that. So I made like a vlog, like, and I started it off with that. And I vlogged like me getting ready for my OnlyFans shoot. And it did so fucking well, like in October, this past October. So now it's like 350 a month. It's insane.
Are you
crazy.
serious?
What?
What do you? Well, I guess you go to Harry Styles concerts. What else do you do with all this fucking money?
I don't know. I just travel.
Cruises?
Yeah, I just
Cruises are cheap, bro.
Cruises are mad cheap.
Yeah.
She belongs to the streets.
Do you want to date a bad boy or a nice guy?
A nice guy. I'm done. No, bring me all the nice guys. Find me, please. I'm out on bad boys. Not about that life.
Well, why'd you stop going for the bad boys now at 29?
I'm 29, babe. Like, we're done. All about the good life, the soft life. I want to live well. Out on anything that causes me stress.
But why were you chasing that at 22 and 23?
Well, you're 22, 23. You don't know what the heck you're doing. You're just like, you think it's exciting, and it's like you realize after it's not actually exciting at all. You're like, all right, I'm out. I'm out on this.
Did you feel like back then a bad boy would be more able to protect you too, as opposed to a nice guy?
No, that's exactly what I'm saying. It's like I think back then you think it's exciting, and you think that you don't know what you want at that age, first of all. You don't know yourself well enough. Now you do. Now I'm like, all those guys, bye. No, I'm out.
And I only want to
No
deal
side
with guys
hoes?
that's paying bills. I am a gold digger. I don't care.
I'm already doing 100% perfectly fine by myself.
Exactly. So if you want to come into my life and get my time and get my effort and my energy, you need to be offering something.
Am I gonna get a piece of that ass tonight?
Guys not making a move anymore is so frustrating because the amount of times that I've heard so and so has liked you before, like at this time. I didn't know if you felt the same way, so he never said anything to you. I've been getting that a lot recently, and I can't stop thinking, what if, bro? So guys, can you make a move again? Can we stop being afraid and just make a gesture? I'm never gonna make a move.
Rejected.
To the ladies that keep asking the internet, where are all the men? Why aren't men being men anymore? Well, sugar, it's you. You're the reason. All the women who chose the bear, you can thank yourself. All the women who decided that anything they can do, you can do better, that's why. All the women who decided they were going to be loud and overly aggressive, they were going to overcompensate instead of just allowing a man to be a man and you being okay being a woman. To everyone who didn't want to recognize that there is, in fact, a difference, and that you, in fact, recognize that difference when you ask questions like, why aren't men being men anymore? You're the reason. They can't be. Because even when they are, they can't do that right. Even when they try, you shut them down. Even if they put themselves in a situation to help, you think it's because they want to get a piece of your tail. And you become overly aggressive for no reason. Even when you're wrong, you can't admit it. Yeah. Men have just decided all of those women, they're not even going to try anymore. So until you decide to take that tough look in the mirror and adjust, you're going to have to be that man that you're looking for. Sorry.
My mental health since I've started this has just slowly been on such a decline. I feel a little bit dead inside. I feel completely desensitized. Not to sound funny, but I really don't feel any type of desire or attraction to men in general anymore. Just know that if you are a person who's ever been interested in doing this, there really are so many downsides. At this point, and I'm willing to admit this now, there's no amount of money that you can give me right now to make me feel like giving myself away in certain aspects, even if they're just a few photos or whatever online. It almost isn't worth it anymore. And while I did have such a strong start and it was so much fun in the beginning, after getting burnt out, I started to just feel really differently about the types of messages that I was getting. Seriously, if I had any type of ability to share the things that people have said, just how disgusting they are. And also when I get curious and nosy sometimes, I'll go look at their profile and they have a whole girlfriend or a whole wife, and sometimes even disgustingly enough they have kids. It makes me feel so conflicted with doing this. When I really sit down to think about what the purpose of all this is, it's really just to visually please a bunch of men. I've been sort of exploring the idea of maybe just having my content be focused on, things that I'm actually interested in, which ultimately is not pleasing men in any way, shape, or form. Y'all can keep your money at this point.
Here are 5 lies and excuses that girls will tell you. Number 1 is, I'm not ready for a relationship just yet. That just means she doesn't want to date you, because if a man her exact type came around and asked her that same question, she wouldn't be saying that. Number 2 is, I fell asleep or my phone died. If she uses this as an excuse for not texting you back, then she saw the messages, she just chose not to reply. She felt bad later, hence why she said that. The only exception is if you texted her really late at night. But if you hang with her and she's constantly checking her phone when you guys are hanging out, she just didn't want to respond to you. Number 3 is, he's like a brother to me, or he's just a friend. We all know that guy would rail her if he had the chance to. But keep in mind, she's just saying this to eliminate your suspicions about that one guy friend. And number 4 is, it's not you, it's me. So there are 2 ways this can go. First way is, if she says this, she's just trying to protect her feelings. And the second way is, she wants to be victimized in a sense. She's looking for you to respond with something like, no, it's not you, it's my fault, what did I do? Basically just fishing for you to feel bad.
So my body count is 500, and it got me thinking, what is the average person's? Like...
Oh, hell no! When you guys go out, who usually pays for the dates?
Do you even have to ask?
So I'm assuming it would be him.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, that's a safe assumption, unless you knew Stacy here. Yes, very confident, demanding, so she makes me pay for everything. Yes, you're right.
Under what circumstances do you cover the bill?
Never.
Why is that?
Because I bring my value.
How do you bring your value?
By being myself.
Women like this, bro, most of their value lie in the way they look, or the way they build, or the way they dress. So when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, up here, or the personality and stuff of actual substance, they're lacking. Most of the time they be lacking. And mind you, it's levels to this stuff, because I'm pretty sure that every girl has called themselves a baddie at least once or twice. But I'm talking about the girls who make this their whole personality, like their whole persona is just being a baddie. Like they really don't have anything else to offer or bring to the table but being a baddie. Like in my eyes, they are the female equivalent of dudes who be calling themselves alpha males, or him. And I feel like a lot of them is really insecure because they know they don't bring anything other than looks. You know what I'm saying? Like if you took away the looks in the body, you know what I'm saying? If you took all that away, like there wouldn't be much left. These type of women are really only meant for the men whose value only lies within their pockets. You know what I'm saying? Same vibe, only got money, no personality, nothing else to them other than they got money.
There's a stat on Facebook, and basically it says men are not obsessed with women like they used to be. Y'all don't find that kind of weird? And to be honest, no, I don't find that kind of weird, because what exactly is there for men to be obsessed with in today's world? Women have left no room for imagination, none whatsoever. It's like your sense of entitlement is out of control. Your expectations are unrealistic. Y'all walk around showing your bodies half dressed, half exposed 24/7, out smoking, drinking, partying 24/7, on the scene 24/7. A lot of y'all are not even coming with nothing to the table because you're too busy with your hand out trying to see what man got the next bag so he can sponsor your lifestyle to make you look like you're living a lifestyle to post on the internet. It's like a lot of y'all don't have common sense. A lot of y'all don't know how to hold a conversation. A lot of y'all don't have no originality about yourselves. Everybody is getting the same body. Everybody is getting the same hairstyle. Everybody looks the exact same. And it's like, y'all get that confused. Oh, well, men like that. No, men will fuck that. But men are not wiping that and they're not cuffing that. And I think y'all are starting to realize that. And then the first thing y'all want to say is, oh, well, they're gay, they're sassy. No, they're not. They're just tired of what you guys are presenting. And if y'all are here to give them free pussy, free looks, and free everything they ain't got to work for, why would they? But they're never going to take you serious. So it seems to me like a lot of y'all are now starting to realize that you're either losing value or have lost value from chasing attention. And now that's something that y'all got to deal with, and y'all can't face that fact. Men love women that are exclusive, women that are put up, women that every man can say he had or can have. Simple as that.
A lot of women these days keep saying they want to date a wealthy man. Like, what happened to just dating a hard-working man who makes good money? He doesn't have to be wealthy. There's not enough wealthy men to go around for everyone to have one. A lot of y'all are going to miss out on having a good man because you are so stuck on finding a wealthy one.
I've always wanted the family dynamic of having a mom and a dad in one household. And when you're dropping your kids off, you actually visually see how that is no longer.
Being alone has been the most challenging part of my divorce.
Wasn't she the one who filed for divorce? And she's on TV crying?
Ladies, where have all the good men gone? Do you want to know where they went? They have retreated to their homes. Do you want to know why? Because the good men are the ones that have put in so much effort and had women trash them for putting in the effort. They've had women take advantage of them because they want to be a gentleman, they want to open the doors, they want to pay for your dinner, and you just expect that is supposed to happen. The idea that you should have multiple men pandering after you just to see which one is the best is atrocious. And this is coming from someone who very clearly wants traditional values in a man and in a relationship. But I am not going to be ignorant to the idea that I'm going to have to contribute something to that relationship too. I am going to have to put in the effort as well. I'm going to have to be able to communicate and have conversation and be really comfortable with who I am, but at the same time understand that if I want a man to be comfortable with himself, I am going to have to allow him the ability to feel comfortable when he is in my presence. None of this, oh, well, you have to do this and you need to do that, and if you don't handle this, then I'm out. Do I have expectations? Of course I have expectations. My expectations are rooted in having morals and values and being a gentleman and understanding what that means. That means that I am not taking advantage of them just so that I can get a date.